Good day. It is December 14th. Today we continue in John 7, doing verses 32 through 34, and Proverbs 14. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. And begin John 7, starting at verse 32. When the Pharisees heard the crowd whispering that these things about Jesus, they and the chief priests sent officers to arrest him. 33. So Jesus said, I am with you only a little while longer, and then I'm going to the one who sent me. 34. You'll look for me, but you will not find me. And where I am, you cannot come. So Jesus is teaching in the temple. People are saying, hey, he must be the Messiah. The Pharisees hear this, and they get upset. 32. When the Pharisees heard the crowd whispering these things about Jesus, they and the chief priests sent officers to arrest him. This wasn't reported to them. They heard it themselves. So, oh no, we got to stop this. 33. So Jesus said, I am with you only a little while longer, and then I'm going to the one who sent me. You can't kill me yet, but you will be able to soon. This is going to be the first formal attempt on his life. You will look for me, but you will not find me, and where I am, you cannot come. That's when you'll be seeking his help, and you won't be able to find him. Proverbs 14. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hand. 2. He that walketh in uprightness feareth the Lord, feareth Yahweh. But he that is perverse in his ways despises him. You either love God or you hate him, or you don't. You either love him or you don't. If you love him, that is fear him, that is properly worship and adore him, then you be in uprightness. But if you're perverse in your ways, that is, if you don't choose to love him, you despise him. 3. I am in the mouth of the foolish is a rod of pride, but the lips of the wise shall preserve them. 4. Where no oxen are, the crib is clean, but by much increase is by the strength of the ox. If you don't have a car, you're not going to have oil stains in your garage. Car will be able to get to work, and by then you probably have oil stains and other stains due to the car. But if you don't have one, your place is going to be clean, isn't it? Your garage is going to be perfectly clean. Well, other than other messes that you make. 5. A faithful witness will not lie, but a false witness breatheth forth lies. 6. A scorner seeketh wisdom and findeth it not, but knowledge is easy unto him that has discernment. 7. Go from the presence of a foolish man, for thou wilt not perceive the lips of knowledge. If he's foolish, don't listen to him. 8. The wisdom of the prudent is to look well to his way. The folly of fools is deceit. 9. Amends pleadeth forth for fools, but among the upright there is goodwill. 10. The heart knoweth its own bitterness, but with its joy no stranger can intermeddle. Your heart is your heart. 11. The house of the wicked shall be overthrown, but the tent of the upright shall flourish. 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof is the ways of death. Things may seem right. Oh, this looks like the right way. It makes things so easy and all that. Any way without God leads to death. 13. Even in laughter the heart acheth, at the end of much, and in mirth is heaviness. 14. The dissembler in his heart shall have his fill from his own ways. A good man shall be satisfied from himself. Dissembler is someone who does things for reasons that he's not telling you. People are going to do that to him. 15. The thoughtless believeth every word, but the prudent looketh well to his going. The thoughtless go, oh, okay. The prudent says, wait a minute, let's look this over. Let's do some research. 16. A wise man feareth and departeth from evil, but a fool behaveth overwhelmingly and is confident. Wise man looks, oh, okay, I'm going to get out of this town. But a fool is confident and walks right into trouble. 17. He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and the man of wicked devices is hated. 18. The thoughtless come into possession of folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. 19. The evil bow before the good, and the wicked at the gates of righteousness. 20. The poor is hated even of his own neighbor, but the rich have many friends. 21. He that despises his neighbor sinneth, but he that is gracious unto the humble, happy is he. 22. Shall not they go astray that devises evil, but mercy and truth shall be for them that devise good. 23. In all labor there is profit, but the talk of the lips tendeth only to penury. Yeah. You get increased by labor. If you talk, just talk and don't do anything, you're going to be poor. 24. The crown of the wise is their riches, but the folly of fools remains folly. 25. A true witness delivers souls, but he that breatheth forth lies is deceit. 26. In the fear of Yahweh a man has strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. 27. The fear of Yahweh is a fountain of life, to depart from the snares of death. 28. In the multitude of people is the king's glory, but in the want of people is the ruin of a prince. If the king does not supply, or the prince does not supply his people's needs, it's going to be his ruin. 29. He that is slow to anger is great of understanding, but he that is hasty spirit exalteth folly. 30. A tranquil heart is the life of the flesh, but envy is rottenness to the bones. Don't worry about what other people have. God will give you all you need. Envy will destroy you. 31. He that oppresseth the poor blasphemeth his maker, but he that is gracious unto the needy honoreth him. God made everyone. When you oppress the poor, or when you oppress the poor, you're telling God he did something bad. When you're gracious to the poor, you honor God. 32. The wicked is thrust down in his misfortune, but the righteous, even when he is brought to death, has hope. 33. In the heart of him that has discernment, wisdom resteth, but in the inward part of fools makes itself known. Fools blab. 34. Righteousness exalteth a nation, but a sin reproacheth any people. And 35. The king's favor is toward a servant that dealeth wisely, but his wrath striketh him that dealeth shamefully. God rewards those who take the time to do things the way he wants, and if you don't, he will come down on you. I hope you've been blessed by this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.